Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Myguyknowsaguy. Thank you for patiently waiting here on my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. It's Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. It's time to bet on the NBA and some college basketball. I put my pregame picks here on the screen. You still have time to get a few of these plays in if you want to tail today. So I'll go ahead and leave this on the board now as we get started. I'll catch up on the chat as well. Just wanted to say welcome to another live stream, everyone. Thanks for making my live stream last night a success. I've had a very long day, but I did have a chance to have a decent research session, and let's go again. Let's go again. We have tons of basketball today, a stacked NBA slate, 12 games on the card. Go ahead and smash that like button for me, everyone. Apologies for making you wait, but I am here just in time for the NBA slate to start. We have a couple of games tipping off in about 12 minutes. So I'll leave my pregame bets here on the board. Yes, I know about the news that's been going on over the last hour and a half with the NBA regarding injuries. If you were wondering why I'm taking a couple of these picks, but this is what I'm rolling with pregame. So I will be here to live bet the session as well. The slate for today, I'll have in-game bets, in-game insights for you, just like last night. And we're ready to roll. We're ready to attack. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Yeah, it is. I'll fix that right now. Thanks a lot. Welcome, Robert McCormick, George Ballas. I'll fix the Amen Thompson prop right now. 1 second. Just logging in to get the exact odds that I bet because maybe I was moving a bit too fast when I copied my notes. I know it is assists. You're right though. Amen Thompson in the Rockets Wizards game. Everyone. Yeah, 5.5 assists. Unfortunately, it went up to about minus 124 right now. I got minus 115 just before the stream, but I'll still leave it up here. And as you can see, these are smaller bets. The Steph Curry bet was on FanDuel for assists tonight. So we're rolling with the Memphis Grizzlies plus 8.5 against the Boston Celtics. Ja Morant has been ruled out tonight. Second night of a back-to-back for both teams. I think the Grizzlies will keep it within the number. I think Ja Morant is a large part of the reason why this team hasn't met their expectations. They didn't have huge expectations coming into this season, but they definitely should be playing better than they are now. And I think collectively, their role players, along with Jaren Jackson Jr., who did show some fight last night against the Knicks, will be able to keep this one within the number. I'm also on the Golden State Warriors plus 3.5 against the San Antonio Spurs. Full game, everyone. Full game on the Grizzlies bet as well. And the Sacramento Kings plus 4.5 at home against the Hawks. I think that line is a bit of an overreaction, even with Zach LaVine out. I think that line is a bit of an overreaction. So we're going to roll with the Kings at home in that one to win 1 unit. First 3 bets to win 1 unit. Franz Wagner of the Orlando Magic over 20.5 points at minus 115 odds to win 1 unit. The Magic play the New York Knicks. Anthony Black of the Orlando Magic to go over 8.5 points at minus 120 to win 1 unit as well. And Amen Thompson of the Houston Rockets to go over 17.5 points against the Washington Wizards. Now, the next 3 bets that I have here on the board are smaller bets. They're half-unit bets. Anthony Black over 2.5 assists, plus 130 odds. Risk to win a half unit. That should say risk a half unit. When they're plus money, I tend to risk instead of to win. Sorry for my moving a bit fast here. Amen Thompson, once again, of the Rockets to go over 5.5 assists to win a half unit. And Steph Curry of the Warriors over 4.5 assists, plus 102 on FanDuel, risking a half unit. Now I have 3 pregame college basketball bets here. Houston, the Cougars, everyone, Houston Cougars, minus 17.5. Minus 110 to win 1 unit. Oregon, first half, minus 9.5 to win 1 unit. and Oregon State full game. So that's a different game. Oregon State -3, -110 to win 1 unit. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I'll get into some of my reasoning, my rationale right here. I'm going to pull up the updated injury reports as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. 1 second, everyone. Hey, Robert McCormick, thanks for sharing those plays in the chat last night as well. All three of the plays all three of the plays that he shared last night. Cash, he said he's ready to go again. He shared some very, very sharp college basketball plays in the chat. Share your picks for tonight in the chat, everyone. We're all trying to cash together. Let me know what you like. Let everyone else know what we like. We are a community here. Let's win as much as possible. And I'll get into my thoughts on the Warriors game, HFRY K, in just a couple of minutes. Let me pull up some of the updated info, and we'll get started now. Had a crazy long day, man. Unbelievable. I might add another pregame play as well. Just bear with me, everyone. Especially it's not in the early slate. It's a game tipping off at 8 p.m. Eastern, so we have about an hour. Might add something in that Blazers Pelicans game. So we have 3 games tipping off in about 6 minutes, everyone. The Milwaukee Bucks on the road against the Charlotte Hornets. As you know, Giannis Antetokounmpo was ruled out early this afternoon. The Chicago Bulls against the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Durant have both been listed out for this one. We also have the Orlando Magic on the road in New York to play the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. That's a bit of an earlier tip-off for the Knicks than normal. They usually tip off at 7:30 Eastern. But yeah, those 3 games are tipping off in about 5 minutes. So we have a few plays about to tip off: the Franz Wagner prop and Anthony Black as well. Yeah, I know the Warriors are on the second night of a back-to-back, but I feel like they're going to be highly motivated to play in this game. It's a bit of a situational spot for me, especially with the comments of Draymond Green last night. We know what he said went viral about, the team how the team might not be very committed right now. I think that he was using some reverse psychological tactics there, because they definitely have a quality roster that has shown that, they've given their all to this game, and this might be one of those games where the Warriors go all out defensively. I wouldn't be surprised if they win by a decent margin tonight, but the Spurs are a vastly improved team. Not just Victor Wembanyama, a few of their other pieces have improved as well. Stephon Castle, they have great role players. Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox has looked great in both of his games. Both of his games. I just feel as though the Warriors still have enough to get this one done today, everyone. Yeah, Cash Kick said he likes Moneyline on the Warriors. How do you guys feel about that one? It's a bit of a controversial pick, I know, but might not be the most popular pick, especially after the train wreck last night. What the Thunder did to them. How do you guys feel about that one? I might add a few more picks here on the board. I have an extensive list of notes here, so I might add more picks to the pregame board here. So anything that I put my money on, I'll let you guys know. couple of really iffy games here. A bit of a suspicious line, in my opinion. I know Josh Giddey is not back yet for the Bulls, but I mean, what did the line what's the line closing at? So it's closing at Bulls -3 without Josh Giddey. We know Cade Cunningham has been ruled out. Jalen Duran has been ruled out. I feel as though that is a suspicious line there. Just my opinion. But you have to look at when you look at the Pistons as currently constructed without Cade, where is the scoring going to come from tonight? It's definitely a tough one. And I know you guys were waiting for a while, but go ahead and hit that like button for me. Help me get as many likes as possible, as it'll help me get this stream out to more people. The Juice said, any thoughts on Davion Mitchell over 9.5 rebounds and assists? Yeah, I'll pull up some more info for you. He said he'd hop back on Jimmy Butler's PRAs tonight since he didn't play much last night. Okay. I think Steph Curry is going to try to get his teammates involved tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes over his points prop as well, but I've decided to target his assist prop here. We've seen the Spurs defensively, if you've been watching their games, sort of hound opposing starting guards that have a high-level skill set. They've been sort of hounding them as soon as they cross half court. You know, there might be situations where Steph has to get rid of the ball earlier in the shot clock than normal. It might lead to some open threes for his teammates there. The Juice 33 also said the Warriors are bouncing back tonight. They played possum on purpose last night and pulled all the starters early. Said it was on purpose. Whew. I hope you're right about them bouncing back, though. Cash Kick said good situational pick. Thanks a lot. Let's go. Hopefully, best of luck to all of us. Okay, Simeon Davis shared a pick in the chat. The Bucks -2.5 here without Giannis. I won't be surprised if they get it done. The Bucks have some sneaky depth here. They have a few battle-tested players. Tatum Spam, welcome back. Sabonis would be a nice piece in Charlotte, Minnesota, or Portland. I don't think Portland should get him, but maybe Charlotte. I'm not sure about the Timberwolves in Portland. I think Portland should continue their slow build here. I think they might be building something nice long term. So I'll go ahead and get ready to get this game on. I'll watch a couple of the games, give you guys some in-game insights as well, let you know what I'm seeing. If I jump on anything live, which is very likely to happen with a big slate like today, I'll post it here on the board. I'll take a look at Davion Mitchell for you as well. The Juice. I know his lines are a bit, Davion Mitchell's having a good season though. I like his game. What game are you guys most anticipating tonight? What game you guys want to see? Might have some live college basketball bets as well. Closer to the first half for this live slate, for the 7 o'clock slate. I'm really interested to see how the Pistons look without Cade. So we have action. Uh-oh. Hot start. Hot start for the Pistons. Okay, I have two games on my screen right now. The Knicks game and the Pistons game, everyone. Double box action right now. I'm going to go ahead and go through my notes as well because I might have a few combination plays for you in a few of these other games. Not the first three games, but from 7:30 on. So I'll go ahead and assess my notes right now. I'll share my thoughts on the Lakers Thunder game as well. Should be an interesting game there. I'm hoping that the Grizzlies... Wouldn't that be crazy if the Grizzlies have an above average performance without Ja today? It might shake things up, man. 3 threes for Duncan Robinson in the first 3 minutes of the game. I think the Bulls are overlooking these guys today. Pistons are playing fast. So we have Jenkins, Paul Reed, Duncan Robinson, Holland, and Javonte Green. Like, consistently, where is the scoring going to come from? You know? No Cade Cunningham, no Jalen Duren, no Tobias Harris, no Isaiah Stewart. Even without Josh Giddey, you know the money's on the Bulls. Things have tipped off in the Garden. I'm watching that game right now. Should be a good one here, everyone. Two free throws for Jalen Brunson after being fouled by Jalen Suggs. There's a million Jalens in the NBA. Fast start in the Bucks Hornets game. Franz Wagner's at the free throw line. Let's go, everyone. We need 20 over 20. We need over 20 and a half. Franz hits both free throws. The Magic looks sharp. I mean, Magic look a bit sharp here. Quick timeout for the Knicks. Remember, they had to play their starters deep into the game last night against the Grizzlies after they almost suffered a backdoor cover against the Grizzlies. They were up by 30, the Knicks. The Grizzlies cut it to 10 in the fourth quarter. Quick timeout there. Timeouts in every game. We're back in the Pistons game. Let's see if we can make a same game parlay for the Warriors Spurs game, and maybe one as well for the Blazers Pelicans game as well. I have quite a long list of research. Westbrook's usage should skyrocket tonight. God, like player, I'll get into the Lakers OKC game. The Pistons. Suspicious line. Still early though. How about the Cavs resting their stars? That was crazy to me. It's early November. We're seeing extremely inflated lines for DeAndre Hunter. His points prop line is 23.5. Unbelievable. Taking a look at Davion Mitchell, the juice. I think it could be really sharp. The Cavs they've been allowing opposing point guards to have decent rebounding performances. Davion Mitchell, we know he's undersized, but maybe the rebounds would be a decent play there as well, at over 2.5 for Davion Mitchell. I'm not a rebounds prop guy, but, combined line, Davion points and rebounds. Is it 12.5 now? Because you said 9.5. I'm seeing 12.5. Welcome, Brian Ward. Welcome, Kenny R. All the real ones. Shout out to you. Can the Pistons keep this going consistently tonight? They jumped out there. I wanted to take the Pistons at the close plus 3.5. If you're just joining the stream, these are my plays. If you're just joining the stream, these are my pregame plays tonight. Picks and player props. Might be building a same game parlay for the Warriors game, everyone. Just give me a moment. Some of the lines have changed, so. Nice assist from Franz Wagner to Desmond Bane for a amazing pass for a 3. And the Magic are up by 9 early in the Garden. Bit of a slow start for the Knicks here. They don't look sharp. Here come the Magic. The Magic look really active on both sides of the court here. We have masked Franz Wagner. Highly skilled player. Need him to drop 20 though. 11 point, 13-point lead for the Pistons. Looks like they might be getting ready to take everyone's money tonight. Still really early, though. 4 points for Franz. Okay. 4 points for Wagner. We need that. Sloppy game. Much better stretch for the Knicks here after that timeout. Mikal Bridges. We are about 10 minutes from the tip in Boston, everyone, for the Celtics-Grizzlies game. I'm on the Grizzlies plus 8.5. Here are my pregame bets. If you just joined the stream, welcome. FanDuel has Drew Holiday's assists at minus 2,500. Unbelievable. Anthony Black. Corner 3. As soon as he comes in off the bench, everyone, Anthony Black hits a corner 3. It's a good start for him tonight. I'm really high on his future in the NBA. I know they picked up another big time guard in Desmond Bane. They want to pair Bane with Suggs, but Black has an opportunity to learn from those guys. He's an excellent defender. He's also a dynamic playmaker. I think Anthony Black could be a bit of a late bloomer. Remember, we had Jalen Brunson's points together last night, over 26 and a half. It was a sweat, but it cashed. But he's popping off again today. 11 points in the first quarter, second night of a back-to-back. He's ready to play. A bit of a slow start, but they're matching the Magic's energy in the last couple of minutes. All three of these college basketball picks come on at either 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern, so there's plenty of time to get those in if you want to tail. Paul Lee did it again. Why does it keep doing that? Trying to get the picks back on the screen, everyone. I don't know why the window keeps disappearing, so let me try again. Small technical difficulty. There we go. Yep, those are my pregame plays, everyone. I'm about to drop a same game parlay for that Warriors game in the chat as well. So we got 4 first quarter points from Franz Wagner before he went to the bench there. Hey, Willpower, welcome to the chat. I'll take a look. Trey Jones, Bulls. His assists? The game's already started, but give me a moment. I'm adding another play to the board, everyone. I played this on FanDuel. Steph Curry, 20 plus points. Steph Curry, 4 plus assists. And Devin Vassell, 2 plus assists. He's on the Spurs. Plus 145, 3-leg, same game parlay there. Risking a half unit for Spurs Warriors, everyone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter, and it's a 7-point Magic lead in the Garden. Anthony Black with 5 points, everyone. So we're on him to go over 8.5 tonight. Hopefully he can keep that going. It's a great start for him for a role player. 5 first quarter points. Looks like he's ready to play an MSG tonight. We have tipped off in Boston. The game between the Celtics and the Grizzlies has tipped off, everyone. We have the Grizzlies plus 8.5 on the spread. Let's see what the Grizzlies do without Ja. Because if they somehow win this game, the headlines will write themselves. If you're not subscribed to my channel, take a second to subscribe right now. And also smash the like button for me, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get as many likes as possible here. Tons of plays, tons of action. Let me go ahead and send the message in the free Discord. I appreciate the likes, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am turning on the Celtics game. So I'm going to have the Celtics-Grizzlies game on one screen, Magic Knicks on the other screen. Celtics up to a quick 6-point lead, everyone. Have a bit of a scrappy game. Scrappy game with the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson's in the game. Yabusele hits a three from the corner. Off the Jordan Clarkson assists. Second unit's going at it right now. Franz Wagner is back on the court, though. He's matched up with Mikal Bridges right now. Thought that might have been a foul on Towns. He got away with one. Thought that should have been free throws for Wagner. For Franz. Franz just stole it from Towns to make up for it. Let's go. Give it back to him. Anthony Black and Franz on the court right now. They look active. Wendell Carter Jr. just traveled. Wasted opportunity there in transition. Grizzlies timeout. All of my plays are on the screen right now, the pregame plays. As we get a bit closer to halftime, that's when I'll start to add a few live bets, everyone, as well. Might add a few live bets for college basketball as well, everyone. Anything I put my money on will be here on the board. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Like player said, Rockets minus 17. Rockets have defeated the Wizards 15 plus the last 4 games. I mean, the Rockets are probably going to overwhelm these guys over the course of 4 quarters. Swaggy said the Grizzlies are stinking it up right now. It's a 5-point game, though, early. Who'd you take in that game, Swaggy? You took the Celtics? I'm on the Grizzlies plus 8.5. Best of luck. I think Amen Thompson has a distinct matchup edge in this game. We all know Kevin Durant is pretty much unguardable. I think Amen Thompson is going to have a highly impactful game here. Wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets smushed them. The Wizards are a strange team, though. So the Grizzlies are down by 8 to start the game. Pretty young roster out here. Once again, Jaren Jackson Jr. is simply hiding in the corner on offense. Lingo Wick said Warriors player props were unavailable on the Bally's app. Is the Bally Bet app the only app available in your region? I don't know too many people that use that one. Franz Wagner with the easy shot at the rim. Well, it wasn't easy. There were 3 defenders on him. Another basket for Franz Wagner, everyone. Let's go. Derek White had a really nice block on Jalen Wells. I think he got away with a foul there, though. His other hand was pushing Wells back. Another timeout in Boston. Okay, the props became available 2 minutes ago. Let me know if they differ from what I have on the board here. I'm interested in seeing that. Magic up by 8, another basket from Desmond Bane. They came to play early. Even though they won by 14 points, if you guys watched the Knicks game against the Grizzlies last night, you know that the Knicks expended quite a bit of energy in that one. The Grizzlies were scratching and clawing, but to get back into the game, a lot of pressure on the coach, a lot of pressure on those players, the stars on the team. Flopping Karl Anthony Towns. Master flopper. Technical free throw for Desmond Bane, and Towns will not let it go. You flopped, bro. You flopped. For it might get tossed. Towns is a player that tends to play with his emotions. Sometimes that really does benefit his game. You can see when he's angry, Towns tends to be unstoppable. But we also see other times where he starts to get in his own head. Franz Wagner initiating the offense. We still have Anthony Black out there as well. That's a good sign. Franz gives it to Bane. Mikal Bridges switches on to Bane. Pick and roll action. Anthony Black with the three. He bricks it. Offensive rebound for Banchero, and he puts it in easy off glass. The Magic have a ton of size on the court right now. Concentrated, sizable 5 on the court for the Magic right now. Another steal for the Magic. They're generating turnovers. It's difficult for the Knicks to get to the rim right now. That's just what I'm seeing. He said Steph Curry's juice minus 250 on both, and Vassell's assists are unavailable. Do they let you combine the Steph assists and props, assists and points alt lines? Lingowick? Where you guys at in the chat? Let me know your plays. Let me know what you guys are watching. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Like Player. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Lingo Wick. Brian Ward. Will Power. Swaggy. Cash Kicks. How's it going? The Juice. Simeon Davis. Robert McCormick. Tatsu Spam. George Ballas. Uncle EP. Minus 130 combined. Maybe that's a pass. Maybe ride with the other plays. Anything can happen though, but that's tough there. Bally's not playing fair right now. Those lines should have been out. 13-point advantage for the Magic. It's an 8-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Sluggish start for the Grizzlies offense without Ja in the lineup. Hopefully they can keep this within range. So you have over 2.5, Kenny, for Vassell? And one Josh Hart. Timeout in both games. I am watching both of those games right there. Timeout in both games. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Subscribe to the channel while you're here. Hit that like button for me. Help this get 25 likes. Let's get the 25 likes if you're lurking in the chat. We are live betting the NBA and college basketball slate tonight. I have 3 college basketball bets on the board. If you just joined the chat, those are my pregame bets. If you want to tail, going to add a few live college basketball bets maybe in a few moments here. So I'll let you guys know. So quick check here on Anthony Black and Franz Wagner. Our pending plays right now. 12-point advantage for the Boston Celtics. Hopefully the Grizzlies can keep this one within range. 8 points for Franz Wagner. They're going to need a high usage Franz tonight. 5 points for Anthony Black still. Also have 1 assist for Anthony Black. We have him over 2.5 assists at plus 130. We have some good games tonight, everyone. Scanning the board for live college basketball bets, everyone. Going through my notes from the games that tipped off at 7 p.m. Eastern. A lot of them are approaching the half as we speak. So if I place any bets right now, if any of the games are within range of my notes, I will put them on the board right there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday today. Offensive rebound for the Magic once again. Franz Wagner hits a 3. He's up to 11 points, everyone. Let's go, Franz. Anthony Black went back to the bench, but he had a productive start. Excellent ball movement from the Magic right now. Woo! Drive and kick Franz Wagner. Dishes it out to Desmond Bane. Swings it to the corner to Jalen Suggs. He pump fakes. Goes right to the rack for an easy layup. Excellent basketball right now for the Orlando Magic. They came to play today. They ate a big breakfast. They tied their boots up this morning. $10-point game in Boston. 10-point game in Detroit. 12-point game. Pistons up by 12. They are 3.5. They close as 3.5-point underdogs against the Bulls. Severely undermanned Pistons. Anthony Simons just threw up a big-time 3 for the Celtics. Brunson scores again. Brunson is has by far been the most productive player for the Knicks in this first half. Ooh, that would have been nice. Franz missed a wide open 3. Man, Bane and Franz Wagner are developing a lot of chemistry. It's crazy. It's like they know exactly where the other one is going to be on the court at any given time. Love what I'm seeing there. Three free throws on the way for Jalen Brunson. This game is far from over, everyone. Brunson is keeping them in. He finds a way. This is what he does. 14-point lead for the Celtics. Not looking good for the Grizzlies early. Plenty of time. They definitely are a bit angry after losing that one-score game last night against the Sixers. Let's see if the Grizzlies can match their energy in the second quarter, though. I don't like what I'm seeing, though. Free throws coming for Cedric Coward in the Grizzlies game. some bad news the for the Magic. Paolo Banchero is going to the locker room right now. He's questionable to return with a groin injury. That is very bad for Paolo. Paolo Banchero is going to the locker room with a groin injury. Yeah, maybe Knicks on the points plus the points, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and leave it the way it is. Welcome, Markel, to the chat. Very happy to see you, brother. How's it going? Noah Sees. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Okay. We got a decent 5-0 spurt from the Grizzlies right there. Noah Sees says, for anyone interested, OG Anunoby's steals and blocks combined has hit over 1.5 in 9 of his last 10 games. It's locked, so there's no price right now. He's on the Magic today, but he doesn't want to take anything on the Knicks side. But I'm guessing if he would take OG Anunoby's over 1.5 steals and blocks combined. Yeah, Paolo Banchero pulls his groin on his birthday. Whew. Tough break. I'm not betting anyone just because it's their birthday, though. I need to look at some stuff under the hood, under the surface, you know? Obviously, the birthday thing it's a popular trend, you know? We have people out here tracking birthdays of all pro athletes. These people are still human beings. It can be a good thing or a bad thing. You never know. We don't know if they're going to let their guard down just because it happens to be their birthday. Or do they want to show out if it's their birthday? It can go either way. 7-0 run for the Grizzlies. Let's go. Come back and beat the Celtics. Even though I just want the plus 8.5 to cash. If the Grizzlies win this game, the headlines will write themselves tomorrow about Ja Morant, unfortunately. Free throws for Goga Bitadze. 3 free throws for Goga Bitadze on the way, everyone. It's a 9-0 run for the Grizzlies. Love to see it. The Canadian prosper. Thirteen first half points for Franz Wagner. I don't wish injury on anyone, but we can assume that Franz Wagner and Desmond Bane are going to attempt to shoulder the load if Paolo Banchero doesn't return to the game. We are on Franz over 20.5 points, and he has 13 first half points. I've seen him do some really shady things in the second half, though, so nothing is certain with Franz until it actually happens. I did put this same game parlay up on the board. Everyone for the Spurs-Warriors game. A little small, same game parlay here. Yeah, nowhere sees. Hopefully the Magic can keep it together. Okay, things are about to get hectic soon. There might be some live bets on the way. I'll post them on the board if I put my money on them. Also, the Heat, I didn't talk much about that game, but the game between the Cavs and the Miami Heat also started at the same time as the Celtics. I'm sure you guys know that. The Heat are up by 8 right now. third foul on Desmond Bane, everyone. Just so you know. That's the third foul of the game on Bane. So you have Paolo Banchero, questionable to return, and three fouls on Desmond Bane, who was just subbed out of the game. We have 3 games tipping off in 3 minutes, everyone. Wizards, Rockets. Blazers, Pelicans. Warriors, Spurs. We have tons of action in the Warriors-Spurs game. All 3 games are tipping off in about 2 to 3 minutes. If you're here watching the stream, subscribe to my channel while you're here, or follow my channel on another platform. And hit that like button for me as well. Help us get as many likes as possible. I really, really appreciate you. Take 1 second to smash that like button. Join the chat. Let me know how your bets are going. Wish you the best of luck tonight. I hope you get every single play. Win every single bet. Kenny R said he bet Amen Thompson's over 17.5 points with me. Best of luck, bro. Let's go. We're locked in. Markel, did you live bet the Knicks? How do you feel about that game? Let me know. Lingo Wick said, no fun for Paolo tonight. Kenny R said, I'm definitely going with Westbrook double-doubles today with the underman Kings. I'm on the Kings points. I think Westbrook could have an impactful game. Dennis Schroeder, he didn't get many minutes last night. He stunk it up. He might have a better game against a worse Hawks defense. Although they've been playing decent defense without Trae Young. Nora C says, I'm parlaying the Hawks money line and the Knicks plus 7.5 for a little hedge. Not bad. If you're hedging 2 plays at once, though, just know that's much riskier. You got to keep an eye on both of them in case you have to go again. Hopefully we can land on a middle there. Maybe we can both win. Maybe you win the Hawks money line, I win the Kings plus 4.5. Love it when everyone wins. Excellent defense at the rim by Wendell Carter Jr., sealing the rim off in this game. Ooh. And Wagner goes coast to coast and slithers through with the Euro step. What's that, 15 points? 15 first half points for Franz. Let's go. And he has 6 points, but Wendell Carter Jr. is having a crazy impact on this game on the defensive side of the court. He's active defensively, and he is sealing off the rim. There have not been many easy baskets at the rim or attempts at the rim for the Knicks in this first half. So if the Knicks want to get back in this game, they're going to have to somehow make some adjustments to get some easy looks at the rim, because the Magic are making a concerted effort. It's suffocating defense here. The only player that's really showed up for the Knicks is Jalen Brunson. Easy layup, and conversely, on the other end of the court, the Magic are getting whatever they want at the rim against the Knicks. Jalen Brunson's the only player that really showed up offensively for the Knicks here. No other player has more than 5 points for the Knicks in the first half. Brunson has 14. They're 4 for 18 from 3, and 30% of their about 30% of their offensive production has come from the free throw line. About 25%. So horrible start offensively for the Knicks here. But I don't really care who wins the game. I want Franz Wagner to go over 20.5. It looks like it might be time for tip-off between huge game between the Spurs and the Warriors, everyone. Yep, we have we've tipped off over there. 8-point game for the Celtics. I'm going to go ahead and get some triple box action going. Watch 3 games at once. I'll give you guys my insights in game. Might have some live bets closer to halftime here. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, everyone. OG got a block. Okay, he's on it. Hey, I need to start tailing that play with you. The OG 1.5 steals and blocks combined. Machine. Good look, too. So give me a second, everyone, as I fill my cup with some water. I'll be right back. I have returned. I have returned. Getting the Spurs Warriors game on right now. I think Franz Wagner's going to have to play 40 minutes tonight, man. Might be a good thing for us. These are the pregame plays, everyone. Quick 9-3 start for the Pelicans against the Blazers. Harrison Barnes with a corner three for the Spurs. An incredibly efficient player, Harrison Barnes. Super role player, I should say, not sub. Let me catch up on the chat. How you guys feel? How's your night going, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Wemby just blocked Draymond Green at the three-point line. Scanning the college board. Steph Curry with the shot. Wow. Euro step to the cup from Stephon Castle. Dishes it off to Wemby at the last second. Easy, easy tiptoe dunk for Wemby. It's a 4-point game, though. I like what I'm seeing. It's a competitive game. I still like what I'm seeing right here. Sloppy turnover from Steph Curry, though. Excellent transition defense from the Warriors there. They got back in time. Little lob pass down the court to Wemby. It was a bit lazy, though. Draymond and they got back in time to disrupt Wemby. This alien. He's going at Draymond. Draymond, just effective defense right there. 17 first half points for Franz Wagner. We are within range to catch there. Over 20 and a half. Four points, one assist for Steph Curry in the first 5 minutes of the game. Quick 6-point lead for the Rockets. Timeout Wizards. Our first college basketball pick is on right now, everyone. Houston Cougars against Oakland. They are up 21-8, so Houston minus 17 and a half in the first half, everyone. That's what I'm on. Hopefully we can cash it. They're up 21-8 against a somewhat sneaky Oakland team in their last game against Purdue. Halftime in the Knicks game. I'm scanning the college basketball board. There's a lot going on right now. Hopefully the 11 minutes until the half for the Houston game. Call us, Houston. The Spurs have started the game 3 of 5 from 3. Al Horford bricks another shot. He's been really inefficient offensively at the ripe old age of 40. Kuminga's coming. Kuminga came off the bench, so he's in the game now. 7-point game in Boston. Wizards. The Wizards have taken the lead, everyone, as 17-point underdogs. The sneaky Wizards. They played a good game against the Pistons the other day. Long game to go, though. Kevin Durant with a quick 7 points. Five points for Amen Thompson. Let's go. First quarter. Attack, attack, attack. That's all we know. Ooh, Franz Wagner had a highlight package in the first half. A complete highlight package. Eight-point lead for the Spurs. Stephon Castle is literally tailing Steph Curry shirt tight the entire length of the court, everyone. That is something to keep an eye on as we try to cash his assists tonight. As I said, that's how teams have been playing Steph. The Thunder, OKC did it last night. It's causing him to have to get rid of the ball earlier in the shot clock, leading to more assist opportunities. Okay, so Amen Thompson was just subbed out of the game. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I really appreciate you for being here. We're all trying to win together, betting the NBA slate. I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my channel if you just arrived. My sports predictions channel. I'm rooting for all of us. Let's go. Tons of hoops. It's a hoops overload right now. Drop your plays in the chat, everyone. I identify live edges based on a system that I have, a live betting system that I've actually adjusted across every sport that I cover. I'm not an expert of every sport, but I've taken time over the years to tailor my live betting system for each of the leagues that I cover, namely basketball, college basketball, NBA, NFL, college football, and soccer. There are a variety of factors that I use to weight my decisions. So, I mean, obviously nothing's guaranteed, but I've had success live betting. Beat Bookie Bulldog. I probably won't discuss the exact specifics of the system, unfortunately. But I will share the plays, and I'll share some of my reasoning as I play them. Anytime I put my personal money on them, particularly. I could end up talking for hours about that. Maybe I'll... But if you want, to learn about tools or anything like that, just send me a message too, as well. These are the bets I posted pre-game. Welcome to the chat, Bulldog. Nice to meet you. Steph Curry with 8 points, everyone. For the SGP. These are all pre-game bets. Stephon Castle is having an excellent start to the game on both sides of the court. Kuminga with a wide open three. He bricks it. Came off the bench tonight. I wonder if Steve Kerr is losing confidence in him tonight. After the Draymond Green comments last night that everyone assumed were about Kuminga. Keldon Johnson misses a three in the corner. Curry's letting it fly, though. The volume's there. We have high volume Curry right now. But they still have 14 points. Sloppy offensive start for both teams, realistically. Much more so for the Warriors. Tennessee Volunteers college basketball? Okay, I'll definitely monitor that. Thanks for sharing. $13-point advantage for Houston in the first half. We're approaching the half in the Grizzlies game. They're down by 17. It's not looking good for them. Wemby gets doubled. Had to take he had to speed up his shot there. Kuminga thinks about attacking Wemby. He hesitates and steps back a bit. Brings it back out to Pods. Jimmy in the corner. Al Horford. Very slow-paced game to this one. This one looks to like an early under here. There's nothing at the rim for the Warriors. Another bricked three for Al Horford. He's been atrocious offensively this season in terms of his percentages. Keldon Johnson, easy dish to De'Aaron Fox there. And the Spurs are up by 11. Another missed wide open three. These aren't even contested threes. Kuminga missed a wide open three, followed by Al Horford missing a wide open three. Now Brandon Podziemski misses a wide open three. It's a 14-point lead for the Spurs. Julian Champagny. It's not looking good for the Warriors right now and the Grizzlies. We have plenty of other plays though, but it's not looking good. 16-2 run for the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby's bullying. He turns the ball over. 11 first quarter points for Kevin Durant. So after all that Draymond Green talk, the Warriors look like they might be scoring 14 points in this first quarter in total in the modern NBA. That is despicable. Paolo Banchero will not return in the second half, everyone, for the Magic. He pulled his groin on his birthday. Noah C says, not another Warriors blowout. Getting blown out. I know what you mean. These guys. I mean, it's early, but their offense looks ugly, man. Looks ugly. They're not getting anything from Jimmy, too. Where's Jimmy? Everyone thinks Draymond was talking about John Kuminga. What if he was talking about Jimmy? Should be talking about himself. He scored 3 points each of the last 2 games. Triple single Draymond. And we've reached the end of the first quarter in San Antonio. A 16-point first quarter for Kevin Durant. He's on fire. Hopefully we can get Amen Thompson back into the game. He has 5 points and 1 assist, though. A decent start for Amen. And we're just about to start the second half, everyone, in the Magic game. And 1 Bub Carrington for the Wizards to keep it within range here. A 21-point lead for the Celtics. They are mad. Might be on the wrong side there at the Grizzlies. The second half has begun. In the Magic Knicks game, everyone. Uh-oh, the Knicks look like they started the second half with a spark. Whew, the Warriors, man. What can we say? What's there left to say about the Warriors? And these Crazy starts to the game. The Knicks have cut that lead to 13. They were down by 20. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, Bulldog. This is a app called the Real Sports app. Real, the Real app. It's on. It's a mobile app. T-Flow79 said something is seriously wrong in the Warriors locker room. I took the Knicks team total over, and of course they can't hit tonight. Well, they woke up a bit now, but they're a bit behind. I know the pace a bit. Better hope they figure something out. I hope you win, brother. The Kings are more efficient with when Levine isn't on the floor. Norris sees. I know he's a high volume guy. He's hitting, but offensively, but Suns or Mavs, no play for me in that game. I couldn't come up with one there. Yeah, no, South Florida, man, watch out for them. South Florida are beasts in college basketball right now. Took minus 45. I think you're going to cash too. I think pregame was minus 34, but they're going to cash minus 34. But I hope you get that too. The live game, the live line. Okay, Jimmy Butler's come alive a bit here to start the second quarter. Things look like they were about to get out of hand. Franz has missed his last 2 field goal attempts. 21-point lead for the Pistons without Cade Cunningham, without Jalen Duren, without Tobias Harris. If you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, you remember what I said. I thought that was a bit of a suspicious line there. Even though Josh Giddey's not back, you have to ask yourself, where's the offensive production going to come from the Pistons? And it looks like they're on track to put up 120 tonight. Without their three top scorers, Isaiah Stewart's out too. 10-point lead for the Hornets. Let's see how this goes. If you're watching the stream, I really appreciate you. Take a second to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, everyone. And also turn notifications on. And smash that like button for me. We have 25 likes right now. I really appreciate all of you. Let's get a couple more likes. Follow the channel. Did anyone bet? I know Simeon Davis said he bet on the Bucks. Still have a chance. I mean, still a game. Any of you guys bet anything in this Bucks Hornets game? Any props? I appreciate you, Bulldog. Yeah, check out their defensive intensity without Zach LaVine in the lineup. Let's see. Sounds a bit counterintuitive, but that's the play. Hope Steph comes in and does damage here to close out the half. Let's get a quick check on Amen Thompson. Wemby scores again. Mid-range jumper. 7 points, 2 assists for Amen Thompson early in the second quarter. For just joining, these are the pregame plays. I'm hoping the Warriors can tighten things up here offensively. Big three for Moses Moody. Let's go. Another brick for Franz Wagner, man. We need 4 points from Franz. Ooh. Block shot against the backboard for Jalen Suggs. Big transition three for Wendell Carter Jr. CJ McCollum hits a three to tighten things up a bit. Things were getting out of hand right there. Another big three for Moses Moody, followed by a Spurs three to push the lead back to 12. It's a back and forth game here in the second quarter. Jeremy Sohan with the three in the corner, off the Wemby assists. The Houston college basketball play is going to come down to the wire. They're up by 18 with 2 minutes left. 15-point game in the Garden. There's a play that I want to add right now, but I'm just waiting to see these last 2 minutes for the Houston game here, everyone. There's a live bet that I'm probably going to add for the second half here. It's in another game. Big three for Moses Moody. Let's get Curry. 3 assists for Curry. Let's go. 3 assists for Curry. We need 2 more. We need 2 more. Give me 1 second, everyone. Okay, I'm back. And 1 Steph Curry. And 1 Steph Curry. That's what we need to see. Just keep it a game. Just keep it a game. Keep it within range. Keep it within range here. Steph hits the free throw. How many assists does Steph have? Did I miss anything? The Grizzlies are getting destroyed. I'm going to chalk that one. .3 assists for Steph. And we did get 1 assist for Devin Vassell. If you're just joining, this is the same game parlay that I shared for that game. Steph Curry, 20 points. Steph Curry, 4 assists. Devin Vassell, 2 assists. It's looking good so far. We need 4 points from Franz Wagner. Six first half assists for Stephon Castle. Timeout Warriors. Disgusting. Okay, we just won 2 bets, everyone. If you are here, we won 2 bets. Thank you for letting me know, John Bennett. Welcome to the chat, brother. Lingo Wick. Robert McCormick just dropped a play in the chat as well. He's on fire with college basketball. And with Idaho and San Diego, under 156.5. That game's about to start in 7 minutes. College basketball, Idaho. I believe they're on the road. But yeah, we just cashed, everyone, with 2 bets. One is the first college basketball bet. Houston first half, minus 17.5. The Cougars, they are up by 22 at halftime. So that is a winner. And Franz Wagner just went over 20.5 points. He has 22. So those are 2 relatively early winners for us. Let's see if we can get as many of these as possible. I hope for a good night. I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. As we sweat these games together, the goal is to win together. Let's win together. I'm rooting for all of us. Go ahead and smash that like button for me while you're here and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Robert McCormick in the chat. No overseas. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hope you guys found a way to capitalize as well. I know I came on stream late, but I know you guys were here at the beginning. Kenny R, shout out to you. Lingo Wick, John Bennett. Everyone here. Simeon Davis. Yeah, I'm just catching up. Yeah, I hope you get those, man. Definitely rooting for you. So, yeah, let me look at the college board again, because I said I was going to add before I took that phone call, I said I was going to add quick Anthony Black check here. And the Grizz are down by 30. Oof. Okay, Anthony Black's not back on the court yet. Only 10 minutes so far for him. After 5 points and 1 assist in the first quarter. We need him to get back on the court. For sure. He hasn't played in the second half yet. Might need to check what's going on there. As you all know, Paolo Banchero will not return. We have a couple of... Or are they both or just one? Hold on. Let me see if they're both starting now. I know Oregon's about to start college basketball. First half bet. The Oregon State bet is a full game bet, everyone, not the first half. $9:30, so you have 30 minutes for the Oregon game. They're playing against South Dakota State. Also at 9:30, Oregon State against North Texas. Lingo Wick said he needs the Thunder -8 to break even on the night. I hope you get that. Just catching up on the older parts of the chat. I think Devin Vassell has 1 assist, Kenny. Let me check though. Maybe they took it away. They've definitely been taking stats away from players. Yeah, he has 1 assist. Steph has 3 assists. So we're looking good there. We'll start to look really good if Anthony Black can get back on the court and produce for us. Amen Thompson has 4 assists, everyone. Amen Thompson has 4 assists, 7 points. First live bet of the night is coming up on the board in about 1 minute, everyone. I'm about to add it now. Just checking the odds on various books before I place it. It'll be college basketball. Cooper Flagg left the game earlier and he came back quickly. Stephon Castle is having a monster first half. Offensively, defensively, he has been the best player of this first half. He's playing freely. And now he just commits a personal foul right when I said that. Okay, I'm putting that up on the board right now. Free throws for Steph Curry right now. The Warriors are in the bonus. Let's hope that they can take advantage of that with 3 minutes left. Let's hope they can prevent another blowout tonight. Okay, live bet, everyone, is going up now. Live college basketball bet that's within range of my numbers. So let's see how this goes. UTSA. UTSA, everyone. It's at the bottom of the screen. Plus 11.5 at minus 108 odds. They're also plus 11.5, minus 110 odds on PointsBet. But I bet this one on minus 108 at FanDuel. Just now, to win one unit. They're playing against Texas State. The game is at halftime right now, so you have a few minutes to get that in if you want to tail. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Bulldog. South Florida, man. Yo, South Florida have a lot of really good transfers this year in college basketball. No joke, I had them on my list, minus 34. But I didn't bet it. Let's go. Nowhere sees 2 blocks for OG Anunoby. Second night in a row that he shared a winning live bet with OG Anunoby over 1.5 steals and blocks combined. He's getting the better line in game. Thanks for thanks for sharing. Zay, how's it going? Zaymon. Zay, my brother, welcome. Welcome back. Nice to see you. I just put a live bet on the board. Those are the rest of my pregame bets. Hope you're doing all right today. John Bennett, yeah, we need Anthony Black. He's on the court. He's on the court. Hopefully they give him some strong burn right here. Especially with Ben Carroll out, right? We need Anthony Black to perform right here. At least give us the points, right? Steph Curry keeps it a 10-point game. Wemby misses a wide open 3 in the corner. Well, every shot's wide open for Wemby. Highlight the winners. I'll probably have to figure out a better way to do that. I'll display these a bit better next stream. But for sure, we won with Franz Wagner. We won with Houston in college basketball first half. This same game parlay is alive. Right here. Shout out to Franz Wagner handling business tonight. Jimmy Butler, corner 3, cuts it to 7. Let's go Warriors, snatch this in the second half. Do it for us. Do it for the people. Much better offensive performance. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll do that in a couple minutes. Jamrock Kicks, how's it going? Man, I really appreciate you, bro. Said he just came through to give the video a like. Real one. Really happy to see you and I hope you're winning, man. Go ahead and smash that like button for me, everyone. And also subscribe to the channel if you're watching. I'll be doing more live sports betting streams, NBA, NFL this weekend. Looking to have back-to-back monster weeks in the NFL. Go ahead and follow the channel. South Florida won by 50, Bulldog. Gerardo Hernandez, how's it going, bro? Nice to see you. Yep, UTSA, you have a better line? Hey, I like it. Anything can happen, but I like it. You got plus 12. Noah C says he's on the Knicks fade train, especially with this brutal travel schedule coming up. And please let Paolo be healthy for the rematch in 10 days. He's going to ball out. Yeah, the groin issues are no joke, man. I hope he gets it together soon. 5 assists for Amen Thompson. He still has 7 points, though. I was hoping for more. He's only attempted 4 shots, though. He's 3 for 4 from the field. Anthony Black has 8 points, everyone. We need one more basket. Sorry. He has 8 points. We need one more basket. Second half's about to start for UTSA. First live bet of the night. Let me know what you guys are seeing. What game are you guys watching? What bets are you sweating? Love talking to you guys in the chat. Oh, you got a better line. The line jumped up by a full point just a couple minutes later. I'm locked in with plus 11.5. I hope we get this. John Bennett says he's on Lakers plus 8 and Luka over 30 points combined plus 152. Okay, that sounds good. Luka is one of the few players that consistently has effective games against OKC. Remember, he knocked Shai out of the playoffs a couple seasons ago. Looking at the rest of the college basketball board here. There's a lot going on. Uh-oh. 6-point game. I'm about to change the channel on this Knicks game real quick. 6-point game. The Pistons have squandered a 21-point lead, everyone. They're being outscored by 10 points in the fourth quarter so far. So, hot start for the Pistons offense. They've grounded to a halt in the last 6 minutes or so. It was unreasonable to expect them to continue that over the course of 4 quarters. And we're at the half in the Warriors game. They cut it to 7. Much, much better second quarter there. The Warriors scored 14 points in the first quarter, 35 points in the second quarter. Powered by Steph Curry. 15-point first half, everyone. So our same game parlay looks like, you know. Also, Jimmy Butler with a positive. He had a much better second quarter because he was not playing well in the first quarter. 4-point game in the Pistons game. I'm about to get that one on. Shout out to Robert McCormick in the chat as well, sharing some big time college basketball bets. Everyone, make sure you guys look out for him in the chat. Just shared another one with the under in the Idaho San Diego game. Jamrock Kicks said he needs the Bulls not plus 9.5 in my parlay. You're definitely within range here. They're storming back. Matas Buzelis, powered by Matas. Bulldog said he live bet the Bucks team total under 98.5. How much time is that? About 6 minutes? I hope you get that. Might be a tight finish there. Rooting for you either way, though. Oh, no, you definitely have a chance now. You took that pregame, Jamrock? Yeah, they might. They might take their foot off the gas here. They did not come to play without Giannis. The whole star player out thing doesn't work every time, everyone. You know? At the end of the day, these are still human beings that are still prone to making mistakes. They're not robots. Okay. I'm rooting for you. I'm watching that one now. Katak Fitness said, Broski, in all my years knowing you, I'd never seen you take a parlay. Hey, I'm dabbling. It's a pleasant surprise. I can cook some parlays up, bro. No joke. I generally, I've adhered to betting on straight bets pretty strictly over the years, but value is value, Value is value. I'm just not with the whole lotto parlay scene, trying to hit for $1 million in one play every time off $5, I'm not really into the whole lotto thing, but I can come up with some decent parlays within range, especially in the NBA and NFL, man. No joke. I'll cook one up this weekend. How about that for the NFL? For you guys. I'll cook up a player prop parlay. Yeah, it's outrageous, man. I mean, at the end of the day, people can do whatever they want with their money. I'm not knocking anyone that likes to play huge long shot parlays. At the end of the day, sports betting is a recreational activity for most people, and people do it for entertainment. So I'm definitely not knocking anyone that does that. It's just, for me, I don't like how some novice sports bettors end up being misled by people with larger followings into believing that these are, sure things, the way that they're marketed. And it's not always by the sports books. Yeah, the sports books, they play a hand in it by posting same game parlays on the front page of these apps. But, there's a ton of damage being done by people within the sports betting community by, just tell people that this is not likely to hit, you'll probably get a lot more respect. There are people who are just basically they're telling people that this is guaranteed, you know? Or that's how they present it. And then when it loses, they disappear. And then when they win one of them out of 100, now they're the king of the world, you know? But that's the game we play. It's the game we play on social media, right? It's a lack of authenticity, unfortunately. People don't understand that live betting singles is the best way to grow your bankroll, especially if you're attentive with the games. Especially if you're watching the games, bookie. Katak said, bro said lotto. Said no 16 legs, $5 parlays. Appreciate you, Brody. In general, parlays are money losers, no doubt. You can find value. At the end of the day, you know, a parlay can still be a decent tool. You know, I've come around to that recently. You know, a parlay can still be a decent tool to extract value from the sports betting markets. If a parlay that you've put together on a certain book have odds that are better than other books, and the odds are, let's say, plus 240 for a parlay that you've put together, but your numbers indicate that the true value, if you have a system, a personal system, indicate that the value should be closer to plus 300. Then, you know, in those situations, you know, as long as you're taking a data oriented approach, then, you know, you can still find some value. At the end of the day, you know, a lot of people are having fun with what with sports betting, and I don't knock it. I mean, who doesn't want the thrill of trying to win $100,000 off $5? I get it, you know. I definitely understand the psychology behind it. So it just people who are doing it for fun, they know they're doing it for fun. I definitely don't knock it. The only thing that I knock, that I criticize, are the people in the community that present these parlays to their followers that as if they're, you know, very, very likely to hit, you know? So enough ranting about that. Norman Powell is an all-star this season. Bro's balling. He's going to make the Clippers pay every time he gets on the court. Bulls down by 9 here. Bulls down by 9. Tight game here. Tight game on the live spread. Let's see how that finishes off. See how that finishes off, everyone. If you're watching here and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, take a second now to subscribe. Subscribe or follow my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Also, turn notifications on. Don't miss out my NFL. Don't miss out on my NFL picks this week. Nothing is guaranteed, but I'm confident that we'll have another big week. You have a decent chance, bookie. With that Bucks team total, it's going to come down to the wire, but you have a decent chance. Okay, we cashed our second bet. Our third bet. Anthony Black over 8.5 points. You guys didn't tell me in the chat. I turned to the Pistons game. I have it here on mute in front of me. Anthony Black over 8.5 points is a winner, everyone. Can he get one more assist for us to cash the plus money half unit bet? These three bets were smaller bets. Let me check out what UTSA is doing in college basketball. Give us one more assist, Anthony Black. The Rockets are up by 27 points at halftime. Amen Thompson has 9 points, 5 assists. We need one more assist from him at least. And the points is going to be tougher if this continues to be a blowout, as it's trending towards. Norman Powell with 24 points before the fourth quarter. You're definitely right about him, Jamrock. Let's go, John Bennett. Anthony Black, 12 points in 17 minutes. That's efficiency. Okay, UTSA are down by 12. Looks like Texas State's about to shoot 2 free throws. Plenty of time in that one, though. Plenty of time in that one. 15 minutes left in the second half. Holy, the Pistons jump back out there. Hope they can backdoor for you, Jamrock. Let's look for some more plays. Anthony Black, defensive menace. Glad to see him get some minutes in the fourth quarter here. The Grizzlies bet will be a losing bet, unfortunately. Hopefully the Warriors spread can offset that. The Grizzlies might need to consolidate some of their assets, as we say in the business world. They might need to offload their roster here. Go all the way young and hit the tank. Trade Ja for spare parts, some draft picks. We know that the Grizzlies have one of the best scouting and player development departments in the NBA. Trade Jaren Jackson Jr. before other teams realize that he's not worth the contract that you gave him. That max contract, super max, I believe. I hope they don't regret the decision of giving Jaren Jackson the supermax instead of Desmond Bane. Because that was a choice to make. Desmond Bane is one of my favorite players in the NBA. Some of you guys have been following me on Twitter at Myguyknowsaguy for a few years. You know Desmond Bane is one of my favorite players. And I have a feeling that he's going to come on strong later on in the season, Bane, and make the Grizzlies pay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you live in Memphis. Yeah, they can't take the Ja's the economy, man. The sports economy right now. Ja Morant. If they lost Ja, team might move to Vegas, man. I'm not trying to wish anything bad on, Memphis community. It's a tough decision, man. Hopefully he doesn't go full on diva with his antics. 12-point game in the Pistons game, everyone. Tight on the live spread. We are patiently waiting for the second half to start. I might have another live bet here, though, in this one. Check out what's going on first. The timeout is done in the UTSA Texas State game. What's up with Cooper Flag's shoulder, everyone? Might have a live bet right here on this Blazers game. Second live bet going up on the board. This is a smaller bet, half unit, everyone. The Portland Trail Blazers minus 3.5 at minus 118 odds to win a half unit against the New Orleans Pelicans. The Blazers trail by 2. I think they'll get it together here. Second live bet of the evening is on the board. Another layup for Anthony Black. We already cashed that, but we need him to get one more assist here. Hopefully he finishes the game. He might not. Sharp number. Paolo Banchero. 28 points in the Garden. He loves playing against the Knicks. I was pretty confident there. Jonathan Kuminga suffered a knee injury. Okay, so we're back. We're back in the Warriors game. It's been on for a couple of minutes. Jonathan Kuminga just suffered a knee injury and he will not return for the rest of the quarter, for the rest of the game. Hopefully it's not too serious, man. You hate to hear the word knee. Steph Curry just drains another three. Let me get that game back on my screen. 20 points cashes for Steph Curry for our same game parlay. 20 points, 4 assists. We need 4 assists for Steph, and we need 2 assists for Devin Vassell. So we need 1 more assist for Steph Curry, and we need 1 more assist for Devin Vassell. We have almost an entire half to do it. The second half has started in the Blazers game. I'll definitely monitor that. The second half has started in the Rockets game. So we are on Amen Thompson watch. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Noah C says, get him in Philly. John Morant. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. They have Tyrese Maxey, Edgecombe, and even Jared McCain. They're loaded with young guards for the future. Where could Ja go? It's a ball-dominant player. Doesn't have much use off ball. What about Boston? What about the Celtics, guys? What if they bring Ja in with the intention of competing next season? Ja driving to the basket, penetrating, drive and kick game surrounded by a bunch of lethal three-point shooters, Jaylen, Jason Tatum, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, whoever else they add on the team, Jaylen Brown. What do you guys think? The Celtics 5 first-round picks, new ownership. Jason Tatum comes back next season. They go all out. I'm a Raptors fan. I don't want to see that, but just putting my GM hat on. 5 firsts. Yeah, bring him home. Bring him to the Raptors, man. Bring him to the Raptors. Lingo Wick said, as a Knicks fan, I say hell no to Ja. They'll be menaces for 5 more years. Miami has the assets. They have the package. I don't see them trading him to the West. Minnesota, Ja with Anthony Edwards. That'd be so much ego in one locker room. Ball-wise, I mean, it could work. They have a ton of three-point shooting on that team. You need to surround Ja with three-point shooting that's been in the league for a while, you know? Brian Ward. I know you said Minnesota could work. Julian Crone. How's it going, bro? Welcome. My brother. He said Miami as well. Kenny R said, nah, not Minnesota. Doesn't think Ja and Ant will work. Where should Ja go, everyone? Let me know. John Bennett said Curry dropped 23. Jamrock said he's talking about Jaren Jackson Jr., I think, to Philly. I mean, if Joel Embiid breaks down fully, I know I'm talking during the game, everyone, but it's a 3-point game in San Antonio. The Warriors have a chance to cover for us. Let's go. Let's go. It's the Steph Curry show. I thought this would happen. He's flirting with 35. Couple of tough outcomes here, the Bucks and the Bulls. Let's get that back though, guys. I know some of the chat had some plays in those games. A couple of strange results. Still have plenty of other opportunities here. Let's try to get some back. The Cavs, without Donovan Mitchell, without Darius Garland, without Evan Mobley, within 3 of the Heat. Now, this is a crazy game. Uh-oh, the Blazers up by 5. Let's go. We just took that live bet with the Blazers. These 2 college basketball bets that are pregame bets are about to start in 1 minute, everyone. Oregon first half -9.5. Oregon State full game -3. Kenny said Green just missed a layup. Holy. Send Green to the Shanghai Sharks. Let's see if he gives crazy press conferences out there. Hey, maybe he motivated the team though. Jonathan Kuminga is out for the game though with a knee injury, everyone. Lingo Wick said send Ja to Houston. Their coach will get him right. Ime Udoka. I just don't see them trading him to the West. Small market team. I don't see it. Lingo Wick said, plus they got those clubs for him. The gentleman clubs. No, wherever he goes, man, he needs to completely rebrand himself professionally. I'm actually a big Ja fan since the day he stepped into the league. Since he was at Murray State, though. Ever since he dropped 40 against Alabama in the regular season in college basketball that year. Go back and watch those highlights. John Morant versus Murray State versus Alabama. If I'm not mistaken, no, that wasn't that same year. Was it Colin Sexton? He put fear in Colin Sexton's eyes, I believe. Kenny R said the Kings. No, don't punish Ja like that. Sacramento. I hope there aren't any Sacramento Kings fans here, but the Kings are the worst, one of the worst teams in North American professional sports. As I said last night, as I say 5 to 6 times a year. The Kings are where careers go to decline. Organizational dysfunction all over the place. It's not even the players sometimes. It's just the decision making. They're up there with the Pittsburgh Pirates, who might be letting Paul Skeens go to the Yankees. They're up there with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Brooklyn Nets. Yeah. If you consider them, yeah, the Nets. Up there at the Nets. They're up there with the Buffalo Sabres. 8-point lead for the Blazers. Go Blazers, go. The Cavs are trying to shock the world with Jared Allen and Hunt and DeAndre Hunter. Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler have the last 20 points for the Warriors. We cashed Anthony Black's assists with just under 2 minutes left. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We cashed both Anthony Black bets. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Franz Wagner. Hopefully the Warriors can tighten up, get that back for the Grizzlies' loss. Shaping up to be a decent night. No, man, we can't let go of Bo Bichette. Katak's a Blue Jays fan just like me, everyone. If you guys didn't know, I live in Toronto, Canada. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all my friends in America. In the chat. but I don't think that we can afford to get rid of Bo Bichette. I know Kyle Tucker is a beast, but Kyle Tucker is injury prone, man. Much more injury prone than Bo Bichette is. We need to run it back with Bo. Get some starting pitching. 8-2 start to South Dakota, Zayman? Zay? That's not good. He's talking about this game here, Oregon. The Jackrabbits. 8-5 now. 3 minutes into the game. San Diego and Idaho might be trending under Robert McCormick. He shared that pick in the chat. George Ballas said Jalen Brunson just went to the locker room with 2 minutes left. Hopefully he's okay. Horrible. And they were down by 15? Horrible. Sports fan says shot to Toronto. Yup. Blue Jays. Hopefully they win it all next year. It was a heartbreaking loss, but at the end of the day, the Dodgers are juggernauts, and the Blue Jays fan base quadrupled this season. So they gained a lot of fans. It was tough to see, you know. Probably the most heartbreaking Game 7 loss of any sport in recent memory. But I'm optimistic. Okay, it's a 6-point game. The Pelicans are tightening up a bit. Quick Amen Thompson check, everyone. We all forgot about Amen Thompson. Scanning for more live bets as well. Amen Thompson has 11 points, 5 assists. A 22-point lead for the Rockets. Let's get that one more dime. You have 5 assists at halftime? We need one more, man. We need one more. We need that. Herb Jones hits a deep three for the Pelicans to cut it to 3. The pesky Pelicans, man, without Zion. If you're here watching the stream, everyone, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And subscribe to the channel as well. Smash that like button for me. Turn notifications on here on the channel. Follow the channel. I might need to turn that Pelicans game on. It looks like a back and forth affair. I hope it's not bad for Jalen Brunson, man. Hate to see that. The Grizzlies bet was absolutely horrible. I own that. I'm perfectly fine with admitting when I was wrong. And I was definitely wrong about the terrible Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to my brother Jamrocks, though. Free throws coming for too many Kamara. Garbage time in New York. That game is over. They've cleared the benches. Gonna go and get that game off my screen. What game are you guys watching, everyone? What game should I watch? Rockets? Blazers? I'll put the Blazers on. Jared Allen just dropped 20. He went over 16.5. An adjusted 16.5 points prop line with Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Darius Garland out. 5-point lead for the Blazers. I know, Jamrock. Damn. I know. No, it wasn't a bad play. Let's try to get it back, man. Hoping you get that back. John Bennett said UTSA is down by 10 with 9 minutes to go. They tightened up. Let me pull it up. So much ball out right now. So much hoops. Yes, sir. They're down by 9. 8 minutes left. He said the Grizzlies should go back to Vancouver. Man, those people were heartbroken when they took the Grizzlies from them. Vancouver is a beautiful city, everyone. I highly recommend visiting Vancouver. When it's warm, if you're a traveling person, put that on your list. I live in Toronto. Toronto's a beautiful city as well. But Vancouver is a very beautiful city. The Blazers push things back up to 7 points, to a 7-point lead, forcing a Pelicans timeout. Off a Chris Murray fast break dunk. Wemby just tried to sauce Draymond, man. 3 free throws for Steph Curry. If anyone has a vested interest in his lines. Back up to an 11-point lead for Texas State against UTSA. It's going to be a tight finish. Might have a few more live bets in college basketball. Maybe a couple here, with a couple of these games winding down. As a couple of these games approach halftime. Cavs up by 7. Suns up by 10 at half. I guess the Nico firing didn't motivate the Mavs tonight. Yeah. They're a mess. They're a poorly constructed basketball team. They traded one of the greatest players of all time and will unfortunately have to suffer the consequences for the next 10 years. Sports fan. Shout out to Melbourne, Australia, man. You said you would be correct. They say the same about Melbourne. Melting pot, multicultural cities. Toronto and Melbourne are actually 2 of the 5 most multicultural cities in the world. It's a 1-point game, everyone. Let's go. Talking about the Spurs game. It says 70 on the screen here. I wonder if this is wrong, or maybe they're going to take a point back. It says 70 on the screen. I'm watching the game. It says the Warriors have 70. Facts. Shout out to Australia. Sports fan, you follow me on Twitter? Do I know you? Oh, George Balls, I'm just seeing what you said. Any leans on Lakers Thunder? I didn't, man. That was the toughest game for me to assess tonight. It's a bit of a compressed schedule period for the Thunder. I don't want to fade them, but Luka has a pretty decent track record against them. The Lakers do in general as well. Wouldn't be surprised if this is the letdown spot for OKC, but I decided to stay away. And there we have it. The Warriors have taken the lead. Let's go. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, it's a Steph Curry night. You think he's just going to let that slide? Draymond talking about we all have personal interests. We all have personal agendas. We don't seem committed to winning. Steph Curry has been committed to winning, barring early injuries being plagued by injuries at the beginning of his career, since the moment he stepped into the league. This is what he does. He's a winner. In high-pressure situations, he shows up. And win or lose, he showed up tonight. 33 points for Steph Curry. 4 threes. It's a tight game, though. Anything can happen here, guys. 11-point lead for the Blazers. We did take them at the half. Minus 3.5 here. Amen Thompson went to the bench. They're up by 22. Hopefully the Wizards can compete here so we can get Thompson back onto the court. That would be ideal because he had 5 assists at halftime and he still has 5. Unbelievable. It's all good. Grizzlies lost by 36 points. Kevin Durant still on the court, though. 23 points. Nine-point game in UTSA. Nine-point game. 7 minutes to go, everyone. Julian Crone said thoughts on Josh Minot on the Celtics. I was a fan of. You were a teammate of him in middle school. Wow, that's really cool to see a former teammate. Yeah, I think he's getting the opportunity that he deserved. Oh, let me get the. Oh, the score. Okay, the screen's working. I thought it went off for a second. Yeah, he's getting the opportunity that he deserved. The Timberwolves have been a deep team over the last couple of years. He didn't really get enough burn there. Celtics with some injury issues, restructured roster. He's getting some shine. How many points did he have tonight? Thanks a lot, sports fan. Is it one Bitsy? Sports fan, one Bitsy? John Bennett, you like the Lakers? Let's go. Lingo Wick shared some plays in the chat. Quarter unit on Shai, over 35 points with Luka 35 plus 440. Same game parlay. Thanks for sharing. Best of luck, bro. Steph Curry, 37 points. He's approached. It could be 50. I said 35. He could be 50. It's possible. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. Warriors up. Julian, you play ball, I see. You played ball with Josh Minot. It's a really cool story. We need one more assist, right? Yep, we do. For Steph, Lingo. Nowhere sees. Says it's about to be the Rockets. $11-point lead for the Blazers still. Warriors took the lead. Gary Payton. Eight-point game in UTSA in college basketball. Oregon's up by 3. 3 fouls on Luke Cornett. Free throws coming for Jimmy Butler. Okay, the Wizards cut a 22-point lead down to 14. Surely the Rockets will be compelled to put Amen Thompson back onto the court to cash our tickets. Specifically to cash our tickets. $12-point lead for the Blazers. Shout out to Portland. $10-point game in the UTSA game. 11-point game. It's going to be a tight finish there. Is PJ Washington hurt? He only played 5 minutes. I think he got hurt, right? Had to be. Six-point lead for the Warriors. Let's go. The Warriors have been in the bonus for the majority of the quarter, everyone. Five-point lead for Oregon in the first half. Yep. We're on the full game, though, Oregon State. Oregon State, we're full game. Oregon, we're first half. 7-point lead for the Warriors. Let's go. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Still need that assist from Devin Vassell, though, for the SGP. Wemby's 5 for 15 from the field. Woo! Al Horford has arrived. Big 3 off of Jimmy Butler assists. Yes, sir. Lakers Thunder. Lakers Thunder is on. National TV doubleheader. Okay, Jimmy Butler came to play today. Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry have been motivated by Draymond Green. If you're watching this game, they're both playing defense. They're both very effective on offense. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We should still get about 5 to 6 minutes out of Devin Vassell here. Zay said Oregon State is plus. I forgot to take it. Should I get in while they're plus 120 money line? I don't think that's a bad bet. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad bet. Julian said, my college basketball model. Yeah, so I started to factor the transfer portal a lot more into my model, recent adjustments over the summer, and the I have what I call an odds threshold that I look for within the game that I sort of map out before the game, based on a few factors, also based on power rating and odds adjustments on a game by game basis. From the books, there are over 300 Division I college basketball teams. It's difficult for them to price all of these teams correctly. So we, more so than other basketball sport leagues, I should say. It's not a league, but like the NBA or European leagues, we tend to see the books really lag behind some of the on-court performance, particularly in the second half of previous games for college basketball teams. So it requires kind of monitoring the games as they go. It's tough on nights which is most days, where there are so many games. But yeah. Kenny says he still likes Oregon State minus 3.5. Sports fan said he's jumping on Hawks Kings over 230.5. Hey, if you guys are watching, and I know you guys are in the chat, but if you're watching the stream right now and you're not subscribed, take a second to subscribe to my channel now. I really appreciate that. And smash that like button for me. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. And that's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors are up by 8 points. That's plus 3.5 underdogs. Best of luck, sports fan. Kings Hawks is about to tip off in about 15 minutes, everyone. Give me one moment, everyone. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Quick break. Sorry about that. I see the Spurs just went on a quick mini run here. I'm watching that game now. Let's go ahead and hope for the best here in the final moments, the final few minutes of this game. There is a review happening on the court. I guess they're reviewing whether or not there was an offensive foul on Wemby here. Draymond's defending him. It looks like Draymond goes low. Draymond grabs at his leg, but the offhand for Wemby seems to he elbowed Draymond in the face, so I think the challenge here is going to be wrong. I think the Spurs are going to lose the challenge. I don't know. Did he flop? I hope not. Did Draymond flop there? Is anyone watching that game? Sports fan said he doesn't follow college basketball as well. Too many moving parts to keep up. Yeah, it can be overwhelming. Kenny R said Jalen Johnson double-double in the Hawks game tonight, and he's got Westbrook double-double. Okay, big lines. Thanks for sharing once again, Kenny. Wishing you the best of luck. Bulldog said he's so glad he found the stream. Good community. I'm glad to connect with you as well, man. You brought some positivity, some more positivity to the chat. Everyone here has been so positive. I want to give you guys all a shout out. You guys could be doing anything, and we're here trying to cash together. So my plan is to keep doing these. Noah C says Hawks Kings. 100 points in the third quarter, been locked for a while. One of them will do it. Combined, right? Yeah. And you went deep into the box scores there. Thanks for sharing. Oh, we cashed with Thompson? We cashed with Thompson while I was taking a break? Let's go. Man, the Spurs are feisty. They're scratching and clawing right now, man. 10-0 run, I think. 8-0 run. Okay, 13-point lead for the Blazers. Amen Thompson has 7 assists. Shout out to Katak Fitness for bringing that up in the chat. We all cashed with his assists, everyone. Now we need one more basket here. We need one more basket to cash his points as well. Can we get Devin Vassell back onto the court? Very physical game in the Warriors-Spurs game, everyone. Sriracha 12, welcome. Amen Thompson needs one more bucket. Yep, we need that. We need it. Everyone's grumpy in the game, the commentator said, the Warriors-Spurs game. Draymond's grumpy, the refs are grumpy, Steve Kerr's grumpy, Wemby's grumpy. I feel like this one might come down to the wire. Zage said he just subscribed. He likes the live bet streams. I really appreciate you. 100%, bro. I appreciate you. And I'm rooting for you. We're going to keep it going. Lock in with me during my NFL live betting stream this weekend. All right? 1 o'clock on about 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. It looks like he did flop, yeah. We're past that now, but big 3 by Richard. Second round pick. Now one of them to score 103 quarters. Oh, by the end of the third quarters, that prop's usually around plus 500, plus 600 minimum. I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look at that market going forward. So many markets. Sports fan, do you bet on NBL in Australia, the Australian Basketball League? We need some NBL picks. Some breakers picks. Biggest UFC card of the weekend of the year this weekend. Okay, I'll take a look. I love the UFC. I shared a couple of UFC bets this year on Twitter just before the summer. I had some success. Very low volume I targeted with UFC. Yeah, there's a top prospect in the NBL once again this year, though. Coming for next year's NBA draft, Lopez. Lopez on the Breakers. Kareem Lopez. He might be the first player in the lottery from Mexico. Even though he's playing in Australia, he's a young Mexican player. He's really, really good, man. Kareem Lopez, remember that name, everyone. He'll be in the NBA next year. And also Dyson Daniels' brother is going to be in the NBA next year, too. They project him to be a first-round pick. Dash Daniels. Wemby hits a big three for the Spurs here after Jimmy goes 1 for 2 from the line. Buffalo Rush, welcome back. He took Westbrook's PRA over 30.5. That was a nice shot from Wemby. Can't even hate. Nowhere C says noted. Yep. We're on the player dev. I was talking trash about Al Horford. This is the Al Horford game. 9 points is an Al Horford game. It's immediately, the Spurs respond immediately with a Harrison Barnes triple. This game's really exciting. Really exciting game here. Mr. 100% and from the corner. That's the nickname they gave him, man. Harrison Barnes, Mr. 100%. Devin Vassell is back on the court, everyone. We need 1 assist from Devin Vassell. Cash UTSA. Cash money. Cash the live bet on UTSA in college basketball. Plus 11.5, everyone, to win 1 unit. Let's go. We went 2-1 with live bets last night. Hopefully, if the Blazers hold on, we go 2-0 with live bets tonight. Verify the final score. I believe you in the chat. I don't think you would troll me like that. Oh, I got the notification. Getting so many notifications at one time right now. Yep, they lost by exactly 11. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Yeah, and we need 1 more assist for Curry too, Kenny. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. It could be a sweat. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully I didn't get too greedy. Wait, you guys can't. Yeah, you guys should be able to see the place. Yep, Katak. Thank you, bro. And welcome to the community, bro. You're a very bright addition to the community. Thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying your day, bro. That's my friend in real life, man. Katak in the chat, guys. Here in Toronto. He's doing excellent work with nutrition, fitness as well. He helps a lot of people here in Toronto get right. Oh, we cashed Amin Thompson? We went 2-0 with Amin Thompson? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we did. They're up by 18. Amin Thompson is a winner. Both bets. Amin Thompson, over 17.5 points. Amin Thompson, over 5.5 assists. Cash. Steph Curry stopped dishing the rock, huh? He still has 3. We might lose the smaller bet. Hopefully I didn't get too greedy in that game because I really did like the Warriors today. Hopefully we didn't get too greedy. Hopefully we don't give that unit back. We need 2 assists from Curry, 1 for the SGP, 2 for the pregame line, which was a half unit each. We have 1 unit on the Warriors, a full unit on the Warriors plus 3.5. So it's possible those plays could offset. We're looking pretty good elsewhere. So, you know, just got to hope for the best here. Kenny R. Thanks for reminding me too, Brian. Kenny R. Westbrook double-double loading up. Let's go. I'm riding with you, bro. Let's go. Might even play triple-double. Wow. How do you feel about Dennis Schroeder last night? Dennis Schroeder played only half of his minutes last night. He stunk it up. What do you think about Schroeder if he, with Levine out, if he gets his normal minutes? But we never know though. Doug Christie, Kings head coach, he was really really mad after the game. He was really mad after the game. Maybe Dennis Schroeder's the one that gets his minutes cut, but he only played 17 minutes last night. It was really strange to me after averaging 30 plus for the season, I believe, close to 30. How do you feel about Dennis Schroeder with a little bounce back tonight? Do you think it's a bit too risky? Because the coach is experimenting right now. Might be coaching for his job soon, Doug Christie. Yup, shout out to Katak Norseas. Shout out to you as well. Buffalo Rush says, Frenzy Sports, that's my brand as well. I'm Myguyknowsaguy, but I know what you mean. He said I'm the best capper from the six, man. I really appreciate the kind words. You live in Scarborough? Okay. But you're from Scarborough, but you live in Markham now. That's what's up. Shout out to Markham. Shout out to the East. Shout out to the East. The Clippers have failed to cover the spread in eight straight games. I'll be honest, my system said take Clippers. I went for these other spots though. Kings, Warriors, and unfortunately the Grizzlies. Another spot was the the Clippers. I think I'm gonna dodge that one entirely though. Something doesn't smell right. Really bad news with Bradley Beal today, but I think they could surprise some people today, but their offense is just not there. They're still a decent team defensively in terms of advanced metrics defensively, but the offense, man, no Kawhi, Norman Powell's gone. They're struggling to score. It could be a low-scoring game. We have a bit of playoff revenge, though. They did lose in Game 7 to the Nuggets. They could be inspired for this one. The role players. Whoa, Podziemski. Brandon Podziemski. Getting physical with Wemby, man. Tying him up for the jump ball. Shout out to Amin Thompson. Shout out to Anthony Black. Shout out to Franz Wagner. Blazers up by 8. Okay, Oregon's up by 8. There's 2 minutes left, though. We're in for a tight finish. We're in for a photo finish there. In Eugene, Oregon. The Thunder are doing it again, man. We got the 4 assists for Curry. Podziemski just hit a big 3 for the spread as well. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Thirsty. The Warriors have made 19 three-pointers, and they've attempted 52 threes. And you would think with a metric like that, they would have 140 points right now. That lets you know what type of game this is. It's an ugly game. Unless you're a big Steph Curry fan, this is an ugly game. It's not the best game offensively. 7-point game for the Blazers. Luke Cornett is perfect from the field. He has 10 points. Buffalo Rush just said he took the Lakers plus 13.5 live. Okay. Best of luck, bro. And thanks for sharing. Keep it coming. Win or lose. Hey guys, do me a small favor too. If you guys know anyone that's into sports betting, into the NBA, college basketball, college football as well soon, I'll have some more content there. NFL. Let some of your friends know about my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Tell some of your friends tomorrow, maybe, say just let them know about my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And for the people who like to bet on soccer, if you click my channel, you can see my other channel that I launched, which is dedicated exclusively to soccer picks. Go ahead and subscribe to that as well. Turn notifications on. My guy knows footy. They're only up by 5, everyone. Oregon. I hope they can cash for us. They're only up by 5. There's a minute left. Anything can happen, but they would have to outscore them by 5 in the final minute of the first half. Dang, man. They were up by 12, the Blazers. And now the Pelicans, the scratching and clawing, man. Don't know what to expect for this team. More free throws for the Pelicans on the way. Horrible. We do have a smaller live bet on the Pelicans. I mean, on the Blazers. Minus 3.5. Jeremiah Fears hits the outstanding rookie out of Oklahoma. Fears. You guys want to see a good game? Go back and watch when Oklahoma played Kentucky in college basketball last season. That was a classic. In the SEC title game. I'm watching that game right now. Let's see if the Blazers can... I think they should call a timeout, man. Unbelievable. Denny Avdia with a nice move. Nice spin move in the lane to the rack. 29 points for Avdia after he scored 33, I believe. Maybe it was 31 against the Heat. %. Thanks, sports fan. For sure. Yeah, send me some rugby bets on Twitter. Some rugby union, some rugby sevens. 42 points for Steph Curry, 5 threes. The 20th 3 of the game for the Golden State Warriors. Let's go Warriors. We need one more assist for Devin Vassell. Cash that NC State team total live bet by Bulldog. 3-1 on plays tonight. Thank you. 3-1 on plays in the chat tonight for Beat Bookie Bulldog. Let's keep it rolling, bro. Good job. Stephon Castle's ball hogging, man. 10 assists for Castle. Wemby hits a big 3 for the Spurs to cut it to 6. My Twitter is the same as my channel name, Myguyknowsaguy. Yep, follow me on Instagram as well if you use that. Or if you prefer TikTok. I'm pretty active on Twitter, though. Buffalo Rush said, funny story. I was on the TTC watching your YouTube video, and some youths saw and we talked and they were all watching. That is crazy. The TTC is the public transportation system here in Toronto, everyone. The subways and the buses. That's crazy. I really appreciate that, Buffalo. Too old for Instagram and TikTok? Yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I'm starting to get up there too, man. Believe it or not. A lot of people don't believe it, but I turned 35 last month. Gotta take care of yourself, guys. So Wemby and Stephon Castle are getting all the assists. Okay, Steph, give us an assist then. Ooh, that was a nice move by Trey Murphy, man. Sadiq Bey, good connection there. Alley-oop. Backdoor cut alley-oop. Really just caught the defensive front court slipping. Happy belated birthday, Buffalo. You say he's an old head. Sports fans say, yeah, I definitely don't have TikTok. I post way more on Twitter, so. Looks like this Blazers game might come down to the wire for this cover, everyone. 4-point game. Wemby, put back layup. Put his own shot back. He's working really hard. He has a high motor right now. Denny Avdia with a very clutch 3. Is Denny Avdia an all-star, everyone? Is he an all-star this season? Because bro's going off. Hell yeah, sports fan. You said I look the same from a few years ago, back when I collabed with J Money. Shout out to J Money, man. That's my brother there. Appreciate the compliment. Everyone would take care of ourselves, drink some water, get some good sleep. Beat Bookie Bulldog said, love me some Avdia. I hit a DraftKings King of the Court with him last year, got almost 3K in bonus bets. Woo! Shout out to Denny Avdia for real. Good call. 100%, Kenny. Sports fan said he might be. It's still early though. Yeah, it's really early. He definitely seems to have come to grips with his center role in the franchise, you know? Norris says the Pelicans' schedule is brutal this home stretch. If Avdia and Sharp went this crazy, Luka, Curry, Shai, and Jokic could all have career games this week. It's a gauntlet in the West. It's a gauntlet in the West. So unfortunately, we lost our first half bet with Oregon, everyone. They're up by 6 at the half. It's on the wrong side there. We still have Oregon State, though, pending. -3. They're down by 8 at the half. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But college basketball, we see some crazy stuff happen in the second half. At least the clock's on our side. So I'll definitely monitor that. Whoa, the Warriors defense snapped in the last 2 minutes. Buffalo Rush said he remembers a couple of years ago you dropped that nugget on Chuma Okeke steals prop. Oh, shout out to Chuma Okeke, man. He was a steals machine. You've been following me for a long time. That was like 2021, 2022. He cashed his steals prop like every time we took it. It was crazy. He's actually playing in the EuroLeague now with Real Madrid. He was in the NBA last year, but his time in the NBA has come to an end for now. He's with Real Madrid now in the EuroLeague. Shout out to Liga ACB in Spain. Did he get the assist, Curry? He got it. Let's go. We need that. Steph Curry cashes over 5.5 assists, which offsets this SGP, which we only need 1 assist to cash this with Devin Vassell. But Steph Curry having 5 assists offsets this loss here, which would put us in the green here as long as the Warriors hold on with 1 minute to go. We come out on top with profits in the Warriors game, everyone. Thanks for that update, Brian. I appreciate you. Beat Bookie says he's taking San Francisco -12.5 first half on FanDuel -125. I actually have them on my list. I had them on my list for the full game for -13 on my list. I'm going to start spraying with college basketball bets. No more 2, 3. We're spraying tomorrow. Because I had South Florida on my list. I had San Francisco on my list. I had Vanderbilt on my list too. All good. Right now we are 2-1 in college basketball for the night with 1 play pending. Man, Vassell, get out of here, man. At least we came out on top, everyone. We came out on top. Warriors +3.5. Steph Curry over 4.5 assists plus money. We came out on top there. We needed one Devin Vassell assist to cash a parlay, but hey, we went 2-1 in the game, and we had twice as much money on the Warriors plus 3.5. So congrats to anyone that tailed there. I was pretty confident there in that one, that they would stifle the Spurs tonight. Hey, De'Aaron Fox did hit a 3 just now, though. It's not over yet, but I think it's over. Smash that like button for me. Everyone help this video get to 40 likes. 6 likes away. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Sorry. Subscribe to my channel. Another game we cashed in. The Portland Trailblazers hold on to cover against the Pelicans. We didn't take the pregame line, but if you were here during the live stream, we covered the... one second, let me make sure you can see everything. I don't want to hide the Grizzlies bet just because it's a losing bet. Gotta keep it real. Yeah, we won with the Blazers. Minus 3.5 live. Placed at the half. Cash. 2-0 on live bets, everyone. 2-0 on live bets. 2-1 last night. 5-1 on live bets on Sunday during the NFL. We are rolling in game. Yeah, if you're watching the games, I agree, bookie. Shout out to all of you. They're reviewing a goaltending here, so it's a formality at this point, I believe. The Warriors are a pretty good free throw shooting team. Scott Foster's at the monitor right now. Scott Foster is giving us a good review here. Lengthy review of a goaltending call. The app on the screen put the De'Aaron Fox points up, but on the TV, they didn't count the shot just yet, so. They counted it. It's a 3 for De'Aaron Fox. Goaltending. Yep. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scotty. Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Everyone's tired. We got to get back to our families, our wives, our children. Got to hit the road. The Warriors need to hit the road tonight. Thunder up by 17. The most profitable team in the NBA over the last 3 seasons. On the spread. It's the first game of a 5-game. It's the first game of a 5-game homestand for the Spurs. So keep that in mind, everyone. Alex Caruso pushes the lead to 20 for the Thunder. Are the Thunder winning back-to-back titles, everyone? How dangerous are they going to be when Jalen Williams returns? They have the luxury of waiting as long as they need to for Jalen Williams to recover from off-season wrist surgery. They have the luxury to really play it however they want, man. Are the OKC Thunder going to be back-to-back NBA champions? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Excuse me. George Ballas said the Spurs play the Warriors again on Friday. Yep. They do. Buffalo said OKC's my kryptonite. He took the Warriors plus 15.5 live against them and lost, and the Lakers not looking good right now too. I'm not saying for the next game, but in general, we need to be on their side. No joke. People, I'm not saying you, I'm saying like the fans, the general fans, they fade them because they just don't like OKC. They don't like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a popular superstar in the media, but he's not amongst fans. They like to bully him because of the free throw output when their favorite players can't do what he does when it comes to getting to the free throw line. Maybe you're guilty of that. Maybe you know yourself. You're being honest in the chat. Shout out to your honesty. But people rage fade OKC because they just don't like them. Let's call it what it is. They don't like Shai as a superstar and potential, one of the faces of the league. But Shai is a model representative of the NBA, in my opinion. The free throw thing is not a bad thing either. Like, what? If it was so easy to get to the free throw line that often, then why aren't their favorite players doing it that often? Just being honest. I'm not just saying that because I'm from Canada. Wow, man, you really find some decent lines and alt lines, no overseas. Said he took OKC first half minus 10.5 plus 270. Seemed like that price was high when they usually win in the first half by an average of 12 points per half. I'm betting their first half by 10. First half by 10. Yeah. Buffalo Rush said he took Bradley plus 3.5 live. They were 15.5 point favorites pregame, and UT Martin is in foul trouble right now. You're okay. You're on it. Good in-game insights right there. Thanks for sharing. Shout out to Amon Thompson. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Anthony Black, Franz Wagner, Steph Curry. Steph Curry with the shot tonight. Cashed a few tickets for us. Shout out to the Blazers. Hopefully Oregon State goes on a monster run to start the second half. Devin Vassell. OKC Thunder up by 23, not 30, everyone. Hawks up by 10 early. Keep an eye on that one, though. That's definitely a second half game right there. As long as the Hawks don't jump out there too much. 8-point game right now. We are on the Kings plus 4.5, everyone. Pre-game. Sorry about that. I was talking to my lady. My very supportive partner. Sports fan said UFC this weekend. You have Leon Edwards. Mr. Look at me now. Money line for a half unit. That line is too wide for a strictly striking fight. And Parates is not a grappler at all. I'm going to look into that card. I remember you said that about Leon. Thanks for the tip. Fight News said Lakers team total under 100.5. Man, they're getting stepped on. Is Vassell even on the court? Thanks for sharing, Fight News. Subscribe to my channel, brother. OKC's up by 25. They want their respect. The Thunder. They want the respect. We could have, Buffalo. He said he wishes the Raptors could have OKC success. We could have if Kawhi didn't leave, man. If that if corruption didn't take place. We don't know, corruption took place with Kawhi leaving. Steph just turned it over. It's over. Congrats to everyone that tailed on the Golden State Warriors tonight. Yeah, hey, yo, you're definitely onto something, Fight News. You're definitely onto something there. I think you're gonna cash. Thanks for sharing. I know you guys have been here for a while. It's getting pretty late. Oregon stays down by 10. It's the beginning of the second half, though, but they're in a bit of trouble. They're in a bit of trouble. Beat Bookie Bulldog. San Francisco. Up by 21. Wemby dropped 30. Too bad we couldn't get it off of Devin Vassell assist there. Just dunked on Al Horford like it was nothing. The Warriors make one free throw. I think this one's done. How about the Phoenix Suns, everyone? Defying expectations. How about the Suns? Although it's pretty wild that Devin Booker had 16 points at halftime, and he only has 18 now, midway through the fourth quarter. I think his line was 26.5. I didn't place any bets in that game, though. Yes, sir. He said time to watch your Nuggets continue to steamroll. I see you're a Nuggets fan. I think you said that last night. Great time to be a Nuggets fan. The Nuggets have been a really good franchise though since the Melo days, you know. Whew. They scored one more time, the Spurs. We still couldn't get that Devin Vassell assist, but we got 10 assists from Victor Wembanyama. Triple-double for Wemby. Good luck, Norrises. Enjoy your night, brother. See you on the next one. I'll be back on again tomorrow, everyone, just so you know. We have Thursday night football. Got some college football as well. I'll be on here for the NBA, college basketball. Help you guys get ready for the weekend as well here on the channel. Myguyknowsaguy. This is my YouTube channel, everyone. I work alone. And that's the game. The Golden State Warriors win 125-120. Jimmy Butler, 28 points. Steph Curry, 44 points, 5 assists. We cash. Victor Wembanyama dropped 31 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists. 10 assists is crazy. Wow, him and Stephon Castle both had triple-doubles. Triple-double Stephon Castle, triple-double Wemby. Crazy. In the same game in a loss? That's not good if it's a loss. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Warriors. Cash with the Warriors. Cash with Franz Wagner. We cashed with the Warriors. We cashed with Franz Wagner. With Anthony Black points. Amen Thompson points. Anthony Black assists. We cashed all of them. Amen Thompson assists. Cash. Steph Curry assists. Cash. We lost the SGP, but it was only a half unit. We won with the first half of the Houston Cougars in college basketball, minus 17. We won there. We lost with Oregon first half, minus 9.5, and we also lost with the Memphis Grizzlies. We went 2-0 with our live bets. It's been a successful live stream. It's been a successful live stream. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow too, sports fan. Best of luck, man. Have a good night. Great to connect with you. Devo, what's up? Yup, Wolf. DJ 202 said he appreciates it. Welcome back, bro. Hope you had a great evening. I know you were here yesterday as well. Hope you smashed all the bets. If you guys want, you guys can join the free Discord as well. If you guys click the video description below, you can see my free Discord, or if you click my channel, free Discord chat. I share live bets when I'm not streaming, and also my streaming schedule as well. If you guys want to know if anything changes or not, that's a great place to get updates on my streaming schedule and to connect with me, trying to build an active chat in there as well. So go ahead and join with the free Discord. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Kenny. Yup, it's lit. It's lit. It's a great night of NBA betting. Still have a play pending with the Kings. Still have Oregon State pending as well. I'll take one last look at the board before I get out of here, guys. My college basketball list. If there's any live betting opportunities. Me and my girlfriend are probably going to step out to go grab a late meal. So I'm starving. She had a busy day. She didn't cook today, so. Probably going to go step out and try to go get some dinner, a little late dinner. Maybe some takeout. Yes, sir. You too, Bulldog. Enjoy. Enjoy it all, man. Long season ahead. Long season ahead. I'm just monitoring the slate. College basketball. The Clippers-Nuggets game has started. The Kings are down by 3. We've got the Kings plus 4.5, everyone. I won't be on to sweat that with you guys, unfortunately, but that's where we're at there. Might play some MLB The Show tonight. Been playing some MLB The Show since the summertime. Pretty tired though. Might not. You guys play MLB The Show? NBA 2K? Apex Legends? I'm not as big a gamer as I was before because especially during this time of year, the grind is crazy, so there's no time actually. But every now and then I do try to slide a game in. Quick session, get off. I'm on NBA 2K, I'm on MLB The Show, and I'm on Apex Legends. Have a good night, y'all. I wish you have a good night as well, Buffalo Rush. Good luck with the rest of your bets too. Thanks for the positivity. Oh, I missed your last comment. You said you'd take Dyson Daniels over 1.5 steals live at plus money. If the market is open, he has 0 right now, but he's the league leader in steals. Hey, this could be a sharp play right there. Could be. Another play in the chat, everyone. The chat's been eating tonight. Robert McCormick earlier. Beat Bookie Bulldog. Noah Seas. Kenny. Jam Rocks. Buffalo Rush sharing plays in the chat. HFRY, Katak. Everyone's trying to cash together. Brian Ward, sports fan. Zay. Lingo Wick. Can't forget Lingo Wick, my brother. Hey, I do bet on NHL, man, but I haven't really cranked things up there. It's crazy. It's just there's only 24 hours in the day, man. It's crazy. I love the NHL. Julian Crone, shout out to you, brother. John Bennett. John Bennett sharing plays in the chat. Markel. I'm about to hop off in a second. Godlike player. Swaggy. DNYC. Willpower. Yep. Cash Kicks. The Juice 33. Simeon Davis, my brother. Tattoo Spam. Shout out to everyone. Uncle EP. J Main. 34. Charlovani. If you're still watching right now, subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on. If you guys can't do me a small favor tomorrow, I'm going to make a pre-game NBA video. I wanted to today, but I had to do quite a few things, like post office, all kinds of stuff going on today with some other business. And yeah, but tomorrow I'm going to upload a couple of videos. I'll upload a pre-game picks video for the NBA. If you guys can, turn notifications on for when I do that, and comment on the video when you see it. Pre-game video, okay? It won't be a live stream, but I'll be back on to live stream tomorrow night. Yep. So unfortunately, I won't be on for the rest of the stream for the rest of the Kings game. That's it for the live stream. I'm gonna get ready to go get some food and come back and relax for a bit. Get ready for tomorrow, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you're winning. I hope you're happy. I hope everything's going well with your families. Keep your head up, everyone. Don't ever bet more than you can afford to lose. Let's keep it going tomorrow together. This is Myguyknowsaguy here on my sports predictions channel. I'm very, very hungry. It was a successful live stream. More content on the way for tomorrow. You guys enjoy your night. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.